This is Randi Thompson coming to you live. We have Lisa Dutra on Sonyador. Lisa's working on using the neck strap to help her have a better feeling of the half-halt. Watch that you're not using your heel. And the half-halt you're going to use to connect her. Every time you adjust your seat, you're going to ask her to step under more with her hind legs so she picks up her back so that the half-halt becomes a call for her to rebalance herself from the back end to the front. That's it. Try to focus on the feeling of the rib cage instead of your heel. So that will be your big thing, is getting away from using your heel. Feel how much you use your heel?
I did it, yes. You're saying heel and my heel's like, oh.
Well, a lot of riders do this. It's unconscious. That's you using your heel instead of your leg, and until you use your leg, you will not be connected with her the way that you'd like to. Good. Oh, you have to adjust your seat. That's it. Now, do you feel how you lifted it? That's right. Now, when you're adjusting your seat, you're lifting your rump up. Your rump should slide forward, not up.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like scooping, like you're on a swing.
Yep.
So think, you're going to bring your seat.
Oh, I did it again.
That's all right. That's all right. This is what everybody does at first. So you want to think, it's okay if you lift up at first because at least you're making an attempt, but you want to think, you slide forward so that your seat is over your lower leg and knee.
Okay.
That's all you're doing, is bringing your seat over your lower leg for your half-halt.
Silly as it sounds. Let me just...
Good. That's it. Feel it?
So I don't need to actually physically move it.
No.
Up there. I just, instead of being like,
that's right.
I need to do this.
That's right.
I almost am tightening up my butt muscles a little bit.
Yeah, it is, and you'll feel it in your belly a little bit.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Good, good.
All right.
Okay, now let it start from your seat and your calf instead of your heel. It's going to be an adjustment. It's a big shift to go from using your heel. I mean, most of us have done our heels because that's what they used to teach. Good. Is she connected?
Nope.
So what do you have to do? Half-halt to get her to pick up her back from your leg and your seat and praise her. That's it. Back to the trot. Good. When you lean on the rein is when you need to do a half-halt to get her connected with her back end. So whenever you feel you're leaning on the neck strap, add your leg, adjust your seat. Every time you're posting, when can you do a half-halt? Right here?
When I sit.
That's right. That's right. So you're just going to keep thinking half-halt the whole time that you're posting now. This is going to change the way you're posting. That's all right. She's checking.
I really have to think about it. It's amazing.
That's right. And you notice she has to look at her listening to you.
Yes, and what she's hearing is I'm telling her when I'm rising instead of when I'm sitting.
That's all right. It doesn't matter. You can feel it.
This is really good though, because it's isolated it enough.
Yes.
And I know that obviously that's what I'm doing when I have the reins too.
Yes. That's
so
right.
I'm giving her backwards communication.
Oh, it's not backwards. It is what it is. You know, it's a matter of feeling, because you'll feel you're able to do the half-halt feeling when you're sitting.
If
So
you had ever told me though that I was doing this and I didn't do this exercise, I would not have.
Well, no.
I wouldn't have.
That's right. So now another way to isolate this even more is when you're doing your sitting trot, sit 2, rise 1.
Okay.
And when you do the sit 2 is when you're doing your half-halt to get her more connected. Where does the connection come from?
The back end.
That's right. The back end steps up. Every time you add your leg and seat and position yourself for a half-halt with your neck strap, you get her to step up more so she picks up the saddle, which will help you stay in the right position. Yes, how does that feel? Now you'll notice now you're starting to use your calf instead of your heel.
But once I figured out how to scoop my butt instead of physically move it,
That's right.
it allowed me to keep my calf against her.
That's right.
Instead of, well, there I lifted it again.
Good.
But it's, it's going to take practice.
Oh yeah, it takes
A
practice.
lot of practice.
Hey, now go around the ring. You're making me dizzy staying on this circle. So now start doing other movements. Whoop. Notice as soon as you got off the circle, you went right to your heel. So that's where you need to do a half-halt. Whenever you feel that you're using your heel instead of your leg, that's when you need to readjust your position. Ask her to step up from your leg and your seat so that she picks up her back as a result of you readjusting your position with a half-halt. Good. That's it. So you're going to stay off the circle now. Okay, ask her to trot. That's it. Sit 2, rise 1, so you can be honest with your half-halt feeling. That's it. Feel anything different with her trot?
Much freer.
That's right. Now, that's all right. She'll get a little quick. Slow down your posting trot when she does. So now what you're going to do is you're going to teach her to follow your half-halt so she has a consistent rhythm. That's it. Just play with it.
I feel myself holding.
That's all right. You'll notice you lose your balance a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm all over the place.
That's what everybody feels. I know. That's it. Adjust your position. Whenever you feel like you're all over the place, that's when you need to do a half halt with your body so you rebalance your upper body, your riding position.
This brings us right back to the basics. It's fun.
It's all the basics, but at another level.
Oh, that's fine.
Yep.
I have no uphill.
Back to the trot. That's right, because we're working on the trot now. Because the walk, is she connected at the walk? That's right. So you want to get now where if she's not picking up the back of your saddle and you're not in the right position, you're going to ask her to get more forward from behind so she can start using her back better. Good. That's it. Now you feel when you start going on the front too much? That's when you're not in your lower leg. So when you feel you get a little perchy, that's when you're not in your lower leg. You can feel it, can't you?
And I know it's gonna be, I can feel it, and it's gonna take me
It just takes practice.
practice.
That's right.
I probably,
Good. Now get her to take longer steps and stay connected. So now to get longer steps, you're going to use your thigh to push that saddle forward a little bit. Add your calf. See if you can get her to push more. Sit 2, rise 1. It'll keep you honest with your half halt. Bigger. Right there. That's it. Oh, your position's getting much more solid now, isn't it?
yeah.
That's it. Keep her forward. Keep her forward. Forward. More. More. Right there. Feel that? That's what she needs for dressage. Until she's doing that, she's not tracking up. Good. Feel the spring?
Yep.
What did you change to get the spring?
I loosened up.
That's right. That's right. Good, good. That's it. Now here you're going to have to sit 2, rise 1 and get her to step up because most horses fall down going into a corner and leaving a corner. There, there. Feel the difference in the trot? What did you do to create this trot?
More spring, pushing her more.
Pushing her more and more. Spring is what she's saying. Actually what it is she's adjusting her riding position. That's it. Walk out, walk and tell me what you were feeling with that exercise at the trot.
Slowly starting to feel less all over the place, but
Well, that's so good you pointed that out because most riders when they first do it, it feels like you can't ride.
yeah, well, yeah. I mean, again, another interesting
Experience.
because
Yep.
it
Well,
just
it's an
all
awareness.
comes right back
It's an
around.
awareness exercise.
Yeah, an awareness, exactly. But definitely feel her loosening. You know, she just wants to be bigger. She wants to,
That's right.
be,
Gives her more freedom.
yes.
What did you feel changing in your riding position?
Holding my thigh on more, rolling with my thigh, trying to anyway.
You were much more connected with your riding position. You were a lot lower with it.
Right. Yeah, not coming, there's not a whole ton of air.
That's right. And as a result, her gait trot changed.
Well, and it also kept me more stable. I wasn't losing my balance as much. I mean, it makes sense if you're not, you're not
That's
coming
right.
so far. There's not as much. There's less room to fall back and forth.
That's
too.
right. That was very good.
So if I had my reins, I would have been pulling back on her mouth, pulling, and it just
Unconsciously.
well, exactly. But then it explains why we weren't getting a flowy trot before. So yeah, it's great.
Yep, yep. Okay, take a break.